been doing a lot of research. Basically come to the conclusion that Christians are safer in Muslim countries than Muslims are in Christian countries. And that's just an observation. There are statistics. Here you go. So, you would think that Christians are persecuted in Muslim majority countries, as this report would lead you to believe. Not any evidence, just claims, so it's really anecdotal. But if you wanted to go to some evidence, I could tell you about the Crusades, which millions of Muslims were actually murdered, and Jews, by Christians. But we will not take accountability. Let's move on. Now, here you can see in Lebanon, which is a Muslim country, how many Christians? 30%. And actually possibly a higher range of 40%. So it's almost half the country is shared. The crime rate there is about similar to America. In other words, it's just as safe, if not safer, for Christians. You couldn't even imagine if America was 30%, let alone 40% Muslim. No, because America's only 3%, not even. It's actually just reached that. It used to be 2%. Egypt also has 10 million Christians, estimated 10% of the Egyptian population. So yeah, it's 10 million people, Christians, that nobody talks about this kind of thing. And then here they're saying Christian persecution, and that doesn't. You can't even find a Muslim or a Christian country where there's actually 30% Muslims. It doesn't exist. The most amount of Muslims you'll find in a Christian country range around 5%. Fun fact, I don't know if that just means that Christians carry a crusading mentality towards Muslims, or if there's just like this underlying fear of something that's different. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting observation.